So like, if you see it in the chat there, you're gonna be on YouTube. So like, pay attention. I gotta record an intro. Hey YouTube, what's going on? CGDannyB back again with another video for you. And today we are looking at the Game Awards for 2022 nominee list. You guys know I love the Game Awards. I do one of these videos every single year. I talk about which games I think should win each category, why I think so, what contenders are there. And it's just a fun time. And this time I'm doing it live on Twitch, and I'm gonna put this over on YouTube after the fact. So if you wanna come hang out with the cool kids like these, these nomies right here, twitch.tv/CGDannyB. Be a cool kid. Come on over. Anywho, we are looking right here already. We're just going to get right into it. I'm trying not to make this a 90-minute video. We're going to go through the esports ones really quick. So best esports event, recognizing an event that delivered the best of it. Yeah, okay. So I don't watch a lot of esports. This is the part where I always vote for the Overwatch event, and there's no Overwatch event. Evo's probably a good contender. Although League Worlds had really excited, which I guess by proxy I was also excited. I don't even know what PGL major, and I don't know what that is. Let's go with Evo. I'll vote Evo. And again, I always want to know what you guys vote for. As feel free to throw it in the chat. Yeah, use Liberosity, follow Danny on Twitch. Thanks bud, appreciate you. All right, let me see, previous category. Okay, so again, esports coach, I don't know, but listen, I'm not gonna lie, this Robert Robon Dahlstrom kind of looks like a hard ass, but like in a good way. So for him. All right, let me see. Best esports team. Now this again is where I usually go, where's Cloud9? And you're not here. So we got Call of Duty, League, CSGO, Apex, and Valorant. Does anybody follow any of these teams? Because I think I'm just gonna vote for Dark Zero Esports. Not that I necessarily like Apex any more than any of these games, but I guess I kind of do. So would have voted Cloud9. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna go with Dark Zero. And then best esports athlete. The only one I know is Faker. And I think this may just because Overwatch came out so late, so there wasn't like a big, there were still Overwatch Worlds all year, so it's weird that Overwatch just got like no recognition this year, but I'm neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Faker. It's like the only name I recognize. You have to vote Faker. There's Headache. He's like, I vote for Faker. All right, okay, best esports game. Now we're getting a little more in the weeds. Again, no Overwatch. What do I do? I guess, see, now I can see Headache's like, League of Legends, let's go. I do enjoy watching a good round of Rocket League. Rocket League, listen, that gets intense. I haven't recently, but I love a good round of Rocket League. So like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm voting Rocket League. Although also Valorant's fun to watch too. I suck at it, but Valorant is fun to watch. Most anticipated game. Like when I was watching them announce this, I just kept going Spider-Man, 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 no Spider-Man. Of these five, we have Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not even gonna front. I am so minimally excited for Starfield. Like, a lot of people are excited, and if you're excited, I am so glad. I'm so glad you're excited. That game looked very basic and very bland to me, and there's nothing that has encouraged me to be excited for that game. So it's not Starfield. Resident Evil 4, it's up there. I've never played it, really do want to play it. Hogwarts Legacy, same boat, very excited. Once we're there, we'll have it. Final Fantasy 16, yes and no. I'm like wishy-washy. If it's more like 7 Remake, let's face it, it's Legend of Zelda. It's Zelda. Skyrim and Space Dandy Nurse, so that's exactly why we're not playing it. All right, best adaptation. So this is a new category, but so basically best adaptation is where they took a video game IP and made it into a show, a movie, something. And listen, there's not a bad option on this list. There is not a bad option on this list. This is where I get conflicted when it comes to the Game Awards, because I can either A, vote for the one that I genuinely think is the highest quality, the best product that everyone needs to see, et cetera, or I can pick favorites and be Danny, pick what you like. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is phenomenal. Great movie. Uncharted, pretty good movie, not perfect to the narrative of the games, whatever. Cuphead show? Yeah, sorry. If this list was the same minus Cuphead, I would have voted Uncharted. With the Cuphead show, it's not even a competition. But listen, there's not a bad item on this list. I said Sonic, oh, you mean Sonic the Hedgehog? My apologies. You did see this one coming. It was gonna be Cuphead. I've seen clips of Edge Runner. I still have to watch it fully. Hey, post edit Danny here. At the time of editing this, I have binge watched all of Cyberpunk Edge Runner, and holy fuck, that show's incredible. Oh, Cal, there's an indie game section. Oh, Cal, there's an indie game section. And I'm going to cry about it. All right, next category, best debut indie. So what's really cool with this one, this is one that it's an indie game and it's the studio's first time making a game. So best debut indie game is Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, Vampire Survivor. Off the rip, I haven't played Norco. I haven't played Vampire Survivor. I don't want to say that makes me like not willing to vote for them, but if I'm going for like Danny votes, not like popular vote, I'm gonna roll out those two. Even though I know Vampire Survivor's been like a phenomenon these last like 2, 3, maybe even a month, I don't know. So then that leaves us with Neon White, Stray, and Tunic. So like Neon White is so cool. I ended up waiting because I played the demo and I was like, this should come to PlayStation someday. And I just want to play it there. So it's currently only on Steam and Switch. So I haven't played a lot of it, just the demo. So really I'm between Stray and Tunic. And if I played a little more Tunic, I think I'd vote for that, but I gotta vote for Stray. I gotta vote for Stray. Even though I think Neon White, probably grand scale, is the better game. I played through Stray 4 times for the platinum. So what can you do? Content creator of the year. Listen, one day my face is going to be on here somewhere and you're going to see me cry about it. But for now, I have to vote between some of these other hooligans. Like, have you ever heard of these people? Carl Jacobs, Ludwig, Nebelian, Nobru. I'm not sure who that one is. And then Cutie Cinderella. I have watched so much Ludwig this year. I really like Carl. Carl's a kind of funny, right? So, yeah. You see the hoodie? Carl is a kind of funny best friend, and I didn't know that until this like last month. Carl's really cool, and I want to support a buddy, so I'm like, do I vote for Carl? Ludwig makes amazing content. I love his videos. Nibel, just if anyone doesn't know, Nibel is like a Twitter video game news account. He just recently retired, quit. I don't know how he wanted to classify it, but essentially the time he took to make productions and post wasn't financially supportive of what he wanted to do, so he had to cut it, which sucks. And I don't know if this is like in support of him having to quit because the industry wasn't where he needs it to be. I really want to vote for Nibel. Cutie Cinderella is great too. I mean, her and Ludwig just combined make great content. I wish I knew more about Noboru because I don't. I'm going to go ahead, based solely on the amount of content I've watched this year, I'm going to vote for Ludwig. Wonder what Danny's going to vote. What do you mean? For best multiplayer? So we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. So here's where I'm conflicted. I'm not gonna vote for Splatoon. I know people love it, not for me. Multiverses was fun for like the month and I just haven't gone back. Call of Duty, eh. So it's between Overwatch 2 and Shredder's Revenge. I didn't play Shredder's Revenge, but like this, I'm like proud that it's here. Because I think when you think multiplayer game, it's always the big online experience, and Ninja Turtles as like a couch co-op experience, I think it's really cool that it's here. And I kind of want to see it win. I really want to see it win. Blizzard doesn't need this. I'm voting for Ninja Turtles. That's left field, I'm sure. But like, I'm voting for Ninja Turtles. That's really cool. I'm glad it's nominated. That's an awesome nominee. Best sports racing game. This is always above my head. I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. I don't play any of these. I'm not big on F1. I honestly, when it comes to this year, unless there's a Mario Kart or something in here, I vote FIFA. So that's what's going down. Best sim strategy game. I only played one of these games this year, and that was Mario and Rabbids. Dude, I remember getting announced. I didn't know it came out. I didn't know this game was even out. Total War Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3. I have no idea what Victoria is. I never really got into 2 Point Hospital, so I didn't try 2 Point Campus. So Mario and Rabbids. Best family game. So what's really weird with this one, I think it's the only place Kirby got nominated, which is a travesty, because I would have bet money that Kirby was going to be nominated for Game of the Year, and I am just surprised that it's not. But the fact that it's here, so it's Kirby, Lego Star Wars, Mario and Rabbids, Nintendo Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3. It's Kirby by a mile. Best fighting game. Look, listen, here's what's up. Based short, like purely on how much I played it, I would say Multiverses. DNF Duel has that really hot, there she is right there. The chick in the orange, the hot chick that was all over TikTok because she has a fat, juicy badonkadonkus. Listen, I would vote for that. I haven't talked about it yet. But I've always described Sifu as like the perfect fighting game for me because I suck when it comes to competing against other people. But when I get to do the combos and execute everything cool with button presses, Sifu was perfect. And I'm conflicted whether I vote for it here in best fighting game. Fucking right, it's Sifu, baby. Honestly though, I think this goes to my multiverses, if not King of Fighters. Best role-playing game. So, Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Xenoblade's never gotten it for me, and I'm glad it's nominated for Game of the Year, but like, that's not, Xenoblade and I don't click. Claps. Pokemon. Yeah, easily. I think this is the only category this one's nominated in, which is insane. And I guess for the Pokemon game that dropped at the beginning of the year, and then the nominees were before the next Pokemon game, like, Pokemon hit a bad window for this year's Game Awards. Best Action Adventure, Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. I hate to be in the spot where God of War sweeps, because I hated it for Red Dead, but also like, this is the shitty part, right? Horizon Zero Dawn came out the same year as Breath of the Wild. Horizon Forbidden West came out the same year as Ragnarok. Horizon has been snubbed so much, and I hate it. I want to vote Horizon, but I don't know how I can with Ragnarok sitting right next to it. Stray, phenomenal game, really, really fun. Still doesn't hold a candle to the other two sitting next to it. Plague Tales, I think if I played more, I'd have more to talk about, but I've only played what we've done on stream. I gotta go Ragnarok. I want to vote Horizon, but like, I gotta go Ragnarok. Kitty, listen, I get, boy, bring home my trophy. Best action game, baby. We got Bayonetta 3, Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Ninja Turtles. Again, like, there's a clear winner for me, and it's Sifu. Ninja Turtles, I'm glad to get it nominated. I voted for multiplayer. Neon White, if I played more, I think I'd have more to talk about. But, I mean, I didn't play any Bayo, I didn't play any Modern Warfare 2. I'm voting Sifu. Motherfucking Sifu, baby. Yeah, such a game, such a good game. Best VR/AR game. I haven't played any of these VR games yet. After the Fall, Among Us VR, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, and Red Matter 2. I am going solely on the fact that I love the first one, and it's Moss. Moss is a great, if you guys get a VR game, VR headset of any kind, go for Moss. Moss is great. Innovation and accessibility. This is always a tough one because it comes down to like, what did the game have access to? What made it available for more people to play? And that usually comes down to people with disabilities who can't hold a controller or do anything like that. Or even necessarily with hearing impairments, vision impairments, which I think are great. I think Ragnarok, from what I've seen, has some amazing ones so far. Last of Us Part 1, I don't think had as many as the first one, or if it did, it really changed the layout of it. I don't know what accessibility options the Quarry had. I didn't really see it. But also, As Dusk Falls, we love that game. We love that game, and that game was pretty freaking baller. That is pretty freaking baller. I haven't played Monkey Island yet either, so I think I'm gonna vote for As Dusk Falls. Best community support, sponsored by Discord. So this is always the weird one every year, because I always think about which company do I see like reaching out, being like, hey guys, we're doing this. Hey guys, we're fixing this. Hey guys, here's the expansion for the year. And I feel like after Witch Queen Destiny got hella quiet, I've seen a lot from Apex this year. And then Fortnite, I think, does it, but also is very, I guess, kind of generic. Like, here's a trailer, enjoy. So I think I'm going to go with Apex in, because I think Apex does a really good job. I just started my voting, and Stray is right there competing with Horizon and God of War. Listen, it's a contender, dog. Keep it in there. All right, best mobile game. I have played none of these. Yo, Genshin Impact, baby, it's back.
And the game award goes to Genshin Impact.
So Marvel Snap, a lot of people have been talking about it. I haven't played it myself yet. Connor loves it. I'm putting words in Connor's mouth. Connor's been talking about it. He was playing it before he went to go see One Piece Film Red. I've heard great things. I want to give my vote just based on like general popular appeal. Genshin not for me. Diablo Immortal, I think, just was terrible with microtransactions. And listen, I don't know anything about Tower of Fantasy, but I'm talking about Honey on the screen right now. She kind of vying for my vote, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm saying she has a fat ass. Anyway, Marvel Snap it is. No, okay. Best Indie game. Fuck. I hate this category so much. So for best indie game, we've got Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu.
SHIIIIIT.
Yo, SHIIIIIIT indeed, my friend. So we got Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, and Tunic. Again, if I played more Tunic, I think it'd be in the conversation, but right now, same with Neon White. If I played more of it, in the conversation. So for me, it's between Cult of the Lamb, Sifu, and Stray. So immediately, I want to say I voted for Sifu twice already. So I want to be like, yeah, let's share the love. Let's share the love. Stray and Cult of the Lamb. Now, Papa says, look at those eyes. Now, if I roll out the context knowing he's talking about Stray, I could be like, cute eyes in Stray, but look at the more adorable eyes in Cult of the Lamb. How do you not look at that and just go, oh my God, he's so precious? But like, I played through Stray and Cult of the Lamb each about 4 times to get all the trophies, the platinums, and everything. I had a significantly more fun time with Cult of the Lamb than I did with Stray. So, plus I think it says its only nomination, Cult of the Lamb, easily. Sorry, Stray, you'll get a vote eventually. Just right now, Papa's losing his mind like, Daddy, vote for the cat. Best ongoing game. This is usually where I think I just give it to Fortnite by default. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, just Fortnite. Games for impact. So this is usually one that's like a more emotional, narrative-driven story. Last year, it was Life is Strange: True Colors that was nominated, and that got my vote easily. I've only played 2 of these. I've only heard of 4 of these. I haven't heard of Hindsight or I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I kind of like the way this one looks, but I know nothing about it. Same for Hindsight. So Endling was really cool looking. I have to play it. I've only played like 10 minutes of it. So As Dusk Falls and A Memoir Blue are like the 2 I'm contending for. I think we didn't play A Memoir Blue on stream. I just did a TikTok review. And basically it's a game about this girl. She grows up under like her mom's like, hey, I want the best for you. So do everything I say, compete in sports, go for medals, do your homework. And like, as she grows up, she's kind of distancing herself from her mom as she's like, I just want to be me, but like, I have to be you. And I don't want to be you. Let me be me. And I think it's a very powerful story, even though it's only maybe like an hour and a half tale. Part of me is like, I voted for accessibility for As Dusk Falls, so I kind of want to give it to Memoir Blue. I think Citizen Sleeper might win. This is the popular one. Remember when the chat tried to sneak past the dog? I do remember when chat did that. Chat tried to make a move, and I don't know. Forgot the game name, but the one where we had the artists in chat, and there was a bunch of that was We Are OFK, which I don't believe is nominated for anything. But yeah, we had one of the devs. I'm gonna give this one a Memoir Blue. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Memoir Blue. All right, home stretch, we only have 7 left. I hate this category so much. This is so, So, best performance is Ashley Birch from Horizon Forbidden West, Charlotte McBurney from A Plague Tale Requiem, which I believe is Amicia, Christopher Judge from God of War Ragnarok, which is Kratos, Immortality, which is Men Engage. I have not played that game yet. I don't know much about it. And then we have Sunny Soljic from God of War Ragnarok. PlayStation taking over, dog. PlayStation here. I see Double, I'm kind of in the same spot. I think though Christopher Judge is killing it what Kratos is, I think Atreus's character is a lot more outspoken. There's a lot more dialogue to actually like take in, at least where I'm at. I'm only like 10 hours in, so I can't say for sure. I think the problem with Ashley Birch is that Aloy is still the same Aloy, the very stoic, like, it's me, I'm gonna go on a mission, don't talk down to me, men, like, you know, like, and that's not a bad thing. It's just, it's a very like, how do I market this character as like a memorable experience when I can think of like Sunny as well as Amicia. I think Amicia is another great one. Again, I've only played so much of Plague Tale. I'm gonna give it to Sunny. I really want to see Sunny get that. As young as the youngest one here, I would love to see Sunny up on stage taking that award. Best audio design. So it's weird for these ones, right? Because like I didn't play Call of Duty. Elden Ring had some cool audio design, even though I don't vibe with the game. I can always respect what it did. God of War is hard to miss, dude. The clang, the slashing, the fire noise, anything else you're doing while you're like charging up attacks or hitting anything, it's a good one. Gran Turismo, like, I don't know anything about, but like car sounds go vroom, right? And then Horizon, actually, you know what? No. Based on the noises that they made for the machines That's Horizon. Nah, that's Horizon. I had to talk myself into making sense of that one. Nah, dude, easily Horizon. Yeah, I'll take that. Best score and music. I honestly, I'm not even gonna like cap. I haven't played much of it. I've only played the demo. But for a game all around, it's a rhythm-based Doom game. I want to vote for Hellsinger. I also want to vote for Ragnarok. I'm trying to spread the love, even though I know at the night of, it's just going to be God of War, God of War, God of War, God of War, Elden Ring, God of War, Elden Ring, God of War, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, God of War, but you know. But I'm gonna go for Hellsinger on this one. Even though I love the soundtrack for God of War, I'm gonna go Hellsinger. So best art direction, I kind of do. Damn it! I always hate this category, right? And not because it's bad, but because there's like a contender. Like I think back to 2017, they were like best art direction. It was Cuphead. Like Cuphead was the only one that had like a specific art direction. When I think, okay, not a specific art direction, but when you're talking about the design and the aesthetic, what style the game's in, I don't think hyper realistic and like really pretty graphics necessarily equal a great art direction. The game looks great. The game looks beautiful, 100%. But I think Scorn and Stray both take on. Stray has this neon cyberpunk type of thing, and Scorn has this weird, hellish, veiny earth disgustingness to it. So like I'm definitely between these two. And having not played Scorn, yeah, you know what? Here you go, Papa. I got you, Papa. I got you, Papa. There's Stray. Stray got a vote. Proud of me? Oh yeah, Stray. Woo! All right, best narrative. So Immortality, I wish I could just play the whole thing this very second and be like, yep, we got it, guys. But like, I don't have any context. And like, I'm gonna regret it when I go back to play, like, shit, I should have voted for this. I know Elden Ring's narrative is based around like what you see in the world and like what you come across, what notes, what characters. But like, I like my stories a lot more linear and like not hand fed to me, but also like, I like permanence to my experience. And I want to know when I play that game again, I'm going to get that story and they're going to make sure I get that story beat. You know what I mean? That's why I think I like the single player narrative. So I'm between Plague Tale, Ragnarok, and Horizon. Horizon, really cool story. I think it definitely steps up from Zero Dawn. Godor wins here because after watching a few videos, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. And like, I only know so much of the narrative right now, but what I have seen, dog, knocked me off my feet. Yes, please, no spoilers. That'd be great. I'd love no spoilers. All right, so God of War for narrative. Best game direction. This is always a tough one too, because it's like, it's almost just asking what is game of the year without asking what game of the year is. You know, like which game was directed the most, which game was directed the best and has like that high quality storytelling, design, gameplay elements, etc., etc. Which one stands out? And I want to vote God of War. I also, part of me wants to be like, I gave Elden Ring a chance and I vote for Elden Ring for this. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna give Elden Ring best direction. There you go, guys. Okay, you don't have to. He didn't even vote for Elden Ring once. I don't know taste in video games. All right, we're here, everybody. Hold on, let me find. Hold on, I got this. Intense music initiated. It's Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields, featuring A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Off the rip, I got nothing for Xenoblade. I know you guys love it. I'm glad it's the underdog contender, blah, blah, blah. I got nothing for you. I'm not voting for Xenoblade. I know you guys want me to do. You want me to take it down to the two final swingers. You want me to bring it down. What did I say? You want me to bring it down to the two real big contenders we're all looking at, Elden Ring and God of War. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not happening. Elden Ring, get out of here. I'm done with you. The internet's gonna destroy me, dog. I'm sorry. Plague Tale and Horizon are on the same spot of like, I finished Horizon, I got the platinum, great game, I loved it. Plague Tale, awesome game what I've played so far. It's one of those ones I wish chat was like more interested in it, or like when we played it, chat just seemed very like, it's on the screen, I guess. So like I stopped streaming it, but like I need to get back and play more of it. But I don't think I'm voting for either of those two. So that brings me down to God of War Ragnarok and Stray. I've got God of War, the story of Kratos, the god who came from Greece to the world of Norse mythology to make a new family and raise his son Atreus to be the ultimate man, god, not killing machine and be better than him. Or I have the cat that plays with robots. And I'll be real, am I actually considering Stray? Maybe a little bit, but at the end of the day, in the amount of time, I've put probably the same number of hours in both God of War and Stray collectively, and I can tell you right now, it's God of War Ragnarok. Game of the year goes to Kratos, Atreus, all the other God of War characters living their best lives. Let's go, team. Chris, Ragnarok, Danny, Ragnarok, dad of boy. You're considering and choosing Stray. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm voting for God of War for Game of the Year. I think not only is that my pick, I do think that's going to be the outcome at the end of the day. I honestly, if anything, the thing that makes me most excited about it is to know that this isn't a trilogy. It's only going to be the 2 games. If God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, the entire series, can, like, if you could sell a collection, the Game of the Year collection of God of War, where both of those games won Game of the Year, that would be so awesome. I just want to see that exist. So that's honestly only real motivator for God of War. Well, damn. Hey guys, those are the Game Award nominees. So I know some of you guys agree, some disagree, some of you really want me to vote for the cat, but you know what? I don't even like cats. I'm a dog person, but it's all good. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to vote for yourself, I will put the link for the Game Awards in the description below. Once again, if you guys want to come hang out and have some good times with a chat like these hooliganians right here, you can go over to twitch.tv/CGDannyB. Come hang out, have a good time. I look forward to seeing you guys over here in chat. Just come in and say hi. See you came from the video. But yes, thank you guys again so freaking much for joining me. Twitch chat, we're getting ready to play some God of War Ragnarok. Twitch, is that biased that we're playing the game I voted for Game of the Year? Probably. But hey, it happens. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Don't forget to subscribe.